Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card is for the month of June 2021. We want to take a look at the month, what it might bring for you, what is it you need to know about this upcoming month. So if you haven't as of yet chosen a card stack and a crystal on the table, by all means go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps in the very beginning of the video where you can pause where necessary, take as much time as you need in order to choose. And if during that time you feel led to pick more than one stack or crystal on the table, always listen to your intuition. Choose more than one if you feel it necessary. These readings, I would consider them timeless, right? Because technically you could watch this 3 months from the month of June and realize, yeah, I actually experienced that back in June 2021, right? So in a sense, they're timeless, but I am focusing on the month of June 2021 specifically. But that's not to say that you can't watch this somewhere down the road after the fact and realize that maybe it had resonated for you at that time. These are general readings, so I can't possibly expect to connect with everybody watching, although I hope you find a message here. But what I always say is that if you don't find a message within this particular reading, maybe consider visiting my Pick a Card playlist. I have a bunch of Pick a Card readings I've already done. I'm pretty sure there might be something in that playlist that would connect for you better. Have fun exploring. Again, there could be another message in there for you somewhere instead. And if, let's say, I'm not the reader for you, that's okay. YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one that has the messages that you are looking for, and somehow with synchronicity, right? You will come across that reading or that person to deliver the messages that you need at that specific moment in your life. Okay, so with all of that being said, Star Family, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. We're going to go directly to the very first reading. Pile number 1, you chose this lovely piece of kyanite. That's polished kyanite. And this is the Pagan Cats Tarot. It is a mini version of this deck, and that's what I will be using for you today. I'm going to put your crystal right over here by Goddess. Put your tarot over here. We're going to start with oracle cards first, and then we'll grab the tarot in a minute. So let's see. Pile number 1 viewers, those of you choosing Kyanite and Pagan Cats, let's see what are the messages for you for June 2021. What are the main messages for you for June 2021? Okay. Sacred Travelers, what I'm using here. And we have the Fairy Messages Oracle. So let's see. What are the messages for you for June 2021? What is the month going to look like for you? What is it that you need to know about this month? All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay, so a timing card. It says spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. And then it says discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Interesting. So I have to wonder if there's something that you are on a self-discovery journey as of now. And there's something about a transformation process that will complete itself in the springtime. And I know we're, in the summer approaching, well, technically, wait a minute here. Summer hasn't even officially started. We are technically in the spring. It is technically spring. So I know, well, June 20, usually 20, 21st, 22nd is when the summer solstice comes in, and that is when summer begins. So technically this is a timing aspect for right now, it feels like. Okay, so something about your desires manifesting now or this month. I almost said it was going to take place next year, but I'm like, wait a minute here. No, I got pulled in or reeled back in and was like, wait a minute here. This technically is springtime. So there's something you're about to discover or something that's about to manifest or come to fruition this month, okay? And I said transformation. Why? Because we do have the butterfly here, which is a symbol of metamorphosis and transformation. It could be that this month is when things start to shift and change and truly transform for you, or a transformation cycle is completing itself. So let's see if we can get some Pagan Cats Tarot to help us understand what is going on for you for the month of June 2021. You know what? It's freaking 90 degrees outside. No wonder I'm thinking summer, because it does not feel like spring weather right now for me where I am. So that could be why it feels like summer has come early. But no, this is definitely confirmation of right now. And you're discovering something about yourself or something that you need to know in order to help you manifest something you're working on. But we have the moon. We have the, hold on, the Hierophant, okay? Gosh, I could hardly read these tiny, tiny little letters and words. And then we have the Three of Cups. So there is some form of celebration or something that's coming together with the Three of Cups. I think the Hierophant is indicating that there is, yeah, I'm definitely getting the vibes of like the completion of a cycle or something that has been withheld, okay? Something that has been withheld or unknown or hidden from you for some time is what's actually being discovered, shown, or manifested. The Three of Cups is definitely the culmination or that coming together, the bringing together of things. It's usually a reunion card. So it could be that this is you reuniting in the month of June with someone or something that you are trying to manifest in your life. And whatever this is the reunion of you with this thing or discovering it, okay, is going to align some changes, necessary changes to take place or complete a cycle of change, shift, or transformation. This Hierophant is showing us that you've gained wisdom from something or you will be learning something soon. Just learning something or discovering something. Maybe some of you closing out a cycle and entering a new one have learned all the lessons that you've needed to learn from this situation or this experience, and it kind of feels like the lessons are revealing themselves or the wisdom is revealing itself here with the moon and the Hierophant. The Hierophant's all about learning something and it's wisdom gained from experience. The moon is also intuitive energy and sometimes things that are hidden from us. So when I'm looking at these three cards together, I'm like, wait, something has been kind of withheld from you for a little bit, but you're gaining knowledge on that. You're learning about it. You're discovering it, right? Because we also have this here. You're discovering some truths, necessary truths that are going to initiate some form of transformation this month and or reunite you with something or someone with this Three of Cups. And it's going to give you something to celebrate because it is a celebratory energy with the Three of Cups there. So I'm curious to see, I don't do this too often, but I am curious to see what is underneath the deck over here, because sometimes that's like an underlying energy, right? Out of curiosity, I'm curious to see, out of curiosity. Oh my goodness, Erica. I feel like this Gemini season that we're in right now is like really messing with me. I think we're also approaching a Mercury retrograde coming up, and every time that happens, Gemini gets all kind of like jumbled up in my chart. But anyhow, what does this say? This is the Hangman. Okay, I get it now. Okay, it is the Hangman. I don't know if you can see that. The Hangman is definitely an energy of suspension, right? So underneath the surface, things have been on hold or suspended, but this is telling me that in the month of June, all these things are going to align and come together in a way that's going to show you some things. It's going to help you to discover some things about yourself or where you're going or something about what you're manifesting. The Three of Cups is indicating that coming together. So it's you coming together with something you're manifesting, you coming together with a person, you aligning with some kind of truth or knowledge or discovery that is necessary for your journey moving forward. The limitation, or I feel like the lifting of the suspension or the weight, the hold, is like done. Like you're not going to have to wait for this thing anymore. You're not going to have to align or wait to align with this person or come together with this person anymore. There is something or somebody on the way that is going to make you, with the Three of Cups, super happy. There's something to celebrate here. I think if it's a person, it's definitely somebody, a friend, or somebody who is a kindred spirit, a soulmate, possibly somebody who is of your tribe, kind of like your people, you know. And this person, let's say, that has been kind of like hidden from you or just slightly beyond reach. I say that with the moon, not anymore. This is where there is, to me, with the Hierophant, the possibility of connecting with someone or something on a commitment level, because the Hierophant does talk about vows, promises, contracts, institutions, right? So I could definitely see you signing a contract or committing to something or someone. It's going to initiate some changes as a result of doing this in the month of June. And it's also going to shed a lot of light for you on things that maybe were hidden from you and you couldn't like make out or see, or things that were held back. You're not going to be held back in the month of June anymore. Things will turn, it feels like turn or shift in a way that the veil with the moon is lifted. You come into contact or contract with these things or with this person, and the suspension that was there for so long is no longer an issue. The hold or the wait to reunite with this thing or sign off on this thing or come together with this thing or person is not an issue any longer. Okay. There is, I'm feeling like it says discovering truth, and to me the truth is a form of light to me, because when the truth is revealed, light is shed where there wasn't before. Again, that moon energy can keep us hidden and in the dark, but when the truth is discovered, right, you're not in the dark anymore, so you see things clearly for what they are. This spring, or this month, right, in the month of June, is definitely telling us that things are coming together. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Well, we already are in the season of spring as we speak. You know what I want to do, throw out there though, depending on where you are in the world, depending on your hemisphere, right? It could be the opposite season. So if you're experiencing whatever season you're experiencing right now, this is saying by the springtime. This is an indication of that timing up ahead. So I just want to make that clear, because I know that depending on where you are in the world, you could be experiencing a completely different season. So with that said, I think this is beautiful. I think this is saying you're aligning with some truths. You're learning some things. You're gaining knowledge on things. Light is being shed. You're reuniting and connecting with things and people and situations that are celebratory or happy or kindred, in a sense that you have affinity for this person or thing, or this person is meant for you. There's a good match. The wait is over, is what this is saying for June. So I think you're going to be let out of the dark that the moon can sometimes bring, or that unknown feeling that we hate so much, or that we kind of feel like is mysterious, right? No more mystery. There's a light being shed on your situation that's going to initiate a lot of change with the butterfly energy in this card. Okay. So let's see if we can get some final oracles here. Whoa, okay. What does that say? Camellia? Let's grab one more. All right, so it says Camellia, peace, be calm, and calm will come. So you're entering a time of peace. And, you know, that does make sense to me too, because if you are no longer in the dark, it does bring peace of mind when you have clarity and when you know, and when you discover things that were once hidden from you, right? Once things are revealed, you can then have peace of mind because you're not left in the dark anymore. So that does make sense. And why does this almost look like the same exact flower? I mean, you tell me what you think. It looks like it is to me. It's like she's sitting in a camellia. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what else we get here. A bluebell. It says gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. Okay, so gratitude is always going to help, right? move a situation along. But I also feel like this with the Three of Cups is telling us that there's going to be a lot to be thankful for, but be thankful for the understanding, the knowing, the truths, the light that's being shed on your situation this month. The way that things are unfolding for you, be grateful for that. Like, make sure you're taking time to have gratitude in the midst of the way that things are unfolding for you, because the more gratitude that you have, I feel that sometimes it eases the flow of life around you and the things that you're also looking to manifest. Okay, so pile number one, this is your reading. If you feel like this has helped or connected for you, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe as well to support this channel. Every interaction does help this channel grow. And if you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do, consider checking out my Etsy shop. I have handmade crystal jewelry, I have personal readings, and I also have some other things I make by hand. Very creative person here, so I like to share my gifts in many different ways besides tarot. So anyhow, check me out on Etsy. Take care of yourselves and always keep shining. Pile number two. You chose this lovely piece of what they call blue tiger's eye or hawk's eye tiger's eye. I don't know if you can see that. Very cool gem. And this is the Robert Hansen Tarot. This is a mini version. This is what you chose for your reading. I will be grabbing that in a second. I want to first start with Oracle cards to see what the main energy is for you, June 2021. What is the month going to look like for you? What is it that you need to know about this month? So let's see, June 2021. Okay. Have like all my remnants of string here on the table. I have glitter on the table as well. This table is not only a creative space for me, but it's also where I read cards. So every time I go from like making something to reading cards, I gotta clean up the table all over again. I really do need another desk. But yeah, that's why I was dusting that off. Anyhow, pile number two, June 2021. Let's see what the month is going to look like for you. What is that you need to know about this month? Whoa, pile number two. Hold on here. You have two cards. Wow. All right. Let's see here. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. And then it says, impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Beginning a new cycle. Okay, so why do I feel the vibe, pile number two, viewers, that you're in that weird in-between space in the month of June? And I say that because of this. It feels more, instead of impasse, I almost want to say liminal. Okay? In the in-between, before we begin something new, it is an awkward phase, right? You could be in the middle of, with this energy here, putting your work or effort and energy into something, and maybe it hasn't quite begun or taken off yet, but that doesn't mean that you're not on the brink of this brand new energy coming in, the beginning stages of something new or fresh. And it feels like as you work, right? You know that song, right? As you work, and work, right? It's kind of like feeling like nothing's happening. So this is good advice to say to you to redirect your energy so you don't feel stuck, right? And it's not that you're stuck. You're not stuck. You're on the brink of something new here, but in the midst of the working and the doing, right, it can maybe sometimes make you feel stuck. But keep doing what you're doing is what this card says, because you're on the brink of what feels like either something new or breakthrough. Okay, so let's see. Pile number two, June 2021. Feels like there's a breakthrough on the way. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up on what you're working on or your goal. Don't allow that kind of stagnant, stuck feeling keep you or hinder you, right, from accomplishing your goal. You want to keep working on it because you're on the brink of a breakthrough. You're on the brink of the light at the end of the tunnel, right? In the month of June. So let's see what else we get here for pile number 2 viewers. Okay, what was that? All right, so we have the 2 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Tower. There goes the breakdown to have the breakthrough. All these flew up upside down. We have the Strength and the 3 of Cups. So, yeah, I mean, this is that impasse right here with the 2 of Swords. And it kind of feels like, oh, I don't know what to do, so I do nothing, right? Because sometimes it is that, where you don't know what to decide, or you don't know what the next step is before you can move forward. And sometimes you just have to sit on it and allow Spirit to do the work, or allow Spirit to speak through you and reveal the things that are hidden, right? The Moon card is in here, and the Moon can sometimes hide things from us. This energy, to me, the 2 of Swords with the Knight of Swords go together well with this impasse card. It's that weird in-between space that she's in right now between these 2 swords. That is the energy of the impasse. And that liminal space I was talking about. And then it says redirect or reflect. That would be the 2 of Swords. And redirect your energy would be the Knight of Swords. Okay? So it's about like shifting your energy, your mindset. Focus on something else with the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, by the way. We are in Gemini season as we speak. So what this is telling me is that there's a need to shift your energy. Focus on something else in the meantime, or focus on your work until that breakthrough comes. We do have the breakthrough here with the Tower. The Tower is the breakdown to have that breakthrough. Sometimes it comes in very unexpected ways, but nonetheless, when it comes, it gives us the ability to see things clearly for what they are and for what they aren't. And also gives us the ability to rebuild new, right? And then here's the new energy. This is also, the Tower is also a paradigm shift, right? It's a shift of perspective sometimes. If it's not always something out, physical happening around us, it can sometimes be like that big boom in our own mind that kind of just breaks down everything that wasn't working in our own mindset. I think you've been enduring and you've been plugging away at something, and you've been, I kind of want to say, I don't know why I'm getting the word transmute with the Strength card. But like taking that energy, and instead of allowing it to conquer you or dominate you, you're dominating over it. And that would fall in line also with the energy of reflect and redirect your energy, because then you have power over it like she has over the lion, rather than that energy take over you. And it does give you strength, right? But here's you with the 3 of Cups coming into alignment with somebody or something that will make you happy and bring you joy, because definitely 3 of Cups is a happiness card. You're on the brink of a new cycle. I think you're getting out of this stagnant energy where things always felt stuck and kind of not going anywhere. But a lot of this, why do I hear the word freedom? Liberation, yes, with the Tower. Thank you. Liberation, right? A lot of the liberation that's coming with the Tower energy, or a lot of the liberation that the Tower is bringing, is a shift in one's own mindset. And I say this because we have a lot of swords on the table. So June is a month where your energy completely shifts. Your mindset changes. The fog, I want to say, is lifted. The Tower comes crumbling down, maybe in your own mind, but it initiates tons of shifts and changes around you towards the better. And you get that breakthrough moment in the month of June, pile number 2 viewers. And it has made you stronger. Like the lessons you've learned, the wisdom you've gained through your experience has definitely made you stronger, but it has also given you confidence and courage into this new cycle, now that you don't have the mental blockages or fogs in the way, the fog in the way anymore. The Tower is this energy where it's like, yeah, it can, it can feel like sudden and like overnight. And I think there's going to be like an epiphany moment or some kind of sudden understanding that comes to you, what feels like overnight. But it's going to get you out of this where you have the blindfold, you can't see the way clearly, but it's going to bring the light over here. and it's going to usher in a new cycle. So June is a very, I would say, important month to bring you the clarity and the shift that you need towards the change that you need as well with the Tower. Tower can sometimes talk about transformation, change. It is a transitionary card. It's about leaving one cycle and entering into another. And we have that change and shift here with the Tower. And then we have the beginning of a new cycle here after the fact. So I think what I want to say is, if you're working on a goal, a breakthrough's coming for what you're doing, right? I think the stagnant, stuck, limitation feeling that maybe this energy brings, you're helping shift that and move that and get that out of the way via your own mindset. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on the goals that you have already, that you're already putting into practice. Because a breakthrough is coming over here on the other side of this Tower energy, but a lot of it is your own mindset that's helping initiate it. By the end of the month, though, it feels like over here with the Three of Cups, you're going to be super happy. You're going to be happy with the way that things are looking up, the way that things are going, and with the way that these walls, right, technically, over here and over here with the Tower have come crumbling down. No more blockages. Like, this is out of the way, it feels like. June is a month where the blockages are removed, whether it be physically, technically physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, could be figurative or literal, but it feels like blockages are out of the way. You could feel that in the meantime, until this big boom or shift happens, you're feeling like in that weird liminal space, right? Or you're feeling like you're in an impasse. But June is the month where that limitation, that blockage, that roadblock gets out of the way. And we can see the progression here, okay? From the Two of Swords to the Tower to, the way that the happy ending comes over here with the Three of Cups, right? And it's also telling me with the Strength that you've endured. You've been patient. You've gained a lot of fortitude in the process of waiting for this breakthrough. You deserve this breakthrough. So June is a month of breakthroughs, and where the light is finally reaching that tunnel, and you can see through the tunnel now. You're not blindfolded anymore. You're not feeling in that weird in-between space anymore. You really do see an outcome and a sense of direction. The roadblock, the wall is out of the way in the month of June. So whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been putting a lot of your energy into, for whatever reason, this always reminds me like of an Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you've been putting a lot of your energy and effort into, whatever you've been working on, a breakthrough in that department is coming in the month of June. Stay positive, shift your mindset towards the outcome you want to see, because when you do that, you initiate the Tower. Sometimes we initiate the Tower for ourselves, and that is always the best way, right? When we bring on that paradigm shift for ourselves, and then it initiates change and a lot of positivity as a result. Change your mindset, change your life, right? You've heard people say that. That kind of is what's happening here in the month of June, and it's all for positive, because we see this beautiful Three of Cups where there's celebration, there's happiness, there's get-togethers. Maybe you're going out with friends and celebrating positive news. It could be over here, especially with the swords. Swords are usually, communication and things like that. And it feels like the celebration of a new chapter, something new that finally comes together over here with the Three of Cups, that you can celebrate after a period of enduring, after a period of wait, after much, I kind of want to say struggle. I do, because sometimes the Strength card can feel like that. We're enduring, right? We're enduring, we're gaining resilience in the process of enduring, but that can sometimes feel tough, right? So it kind of feels like you've endured, but at the same time, you're stronger, wiser for what you've learned, what you've experienced through the process of getting to this point of breakthrough. But nonetheless, this breakthrough is here. So if you were looking for a breakthrough in regards to a goal, manifestation, a career, maybe even in the love department, it's a possibility you could connect with friends, or your friends might introduce you to somebody special in the month of June where you're connecting with a kindred spirit, you're making those connections. Maybe you're even networking with the right people, places, and things to give you the breakthrough that you need in a career or in, you know, a goal situation. This is where the connections are made in June, okay? To help usher in this new cycle where things don't feel so blocked anymore, okay? So let's see, pile number 2 viewers, what do we get for you in regards to final oracle cards for your message? Okay, what do we have here? Tuberose? Tuberose, desire, be certain of where you place your passion, right? Wait a minute here, hold on. Because it says reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah, you don't want to put your passion or your energy into the wrong thing, right? You got to be cautious of what you're giving your energy to. Make sure you're giving your energy only to good things, right? The good thoughts, especially with the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Swords, because when you put your energy into the positive mindset, you helped shift the energy in the right direction with the Tower, and you end up putting yourself basically on the path to this happiness that wants to be found with the 3 of Cups and this new beginning. Okay, so it's kind of like a warning or a heads up or a reminder, right? So it says be certain of where your passion, or you place your passion, where you place your energy, right? Make sure you're putting it into the things that, you know, that matter to you, that are important to you. Put your energy into things you want to see, not in the things that you don't want to see, right? So let's see here what we have. Tiger Lily, it says security. Choose the safe harbor for now. Interesting. Choose the safe for now. Oh, like maybe that's like telling you basically not to take risks. Is kind of what this is telling me. Not to take any risks, but to think things through properly before making any impulsive, right, decisions. Because sometimes the 2 of Swords can talk about a decision where, again, we have something to decide or something to consider. Sometimes we don't know what to do, so we just sit on it. I think that's part of that, right? If you're feeling like you don't know what the answer is, then just stay in place, right? And let it come to you. Let it come to you. One way to allow it to come to you is to meditate on it and to shift your energy from one of worry, right, to one of peace. The Knight of Swords is an energy sometimes of speed and stress. Okay, so again, you don't want to stress out over something. Sometimes you want to kind of just be in flow, right, and sit with it and allow it to be revealed to you. Because again, intuitive energy of the moon is there, and it does hide things, it does veil things from us. But when we have the blindfold on, it gives us the opportunity to listen to our inside voice, right? It allows us to listen to the way Spirit's trying to talk to us. And I think this is what this is saying. Choose a safe harbor for now. In other words, don't make any rash decisions. If you feel blocked, it's okay. The blockage will be lifted. Kind of feels a blockage, and I'm going to say this, but it kind of feels like the blockage is going to be removed as soon as you take a pause. The minute you shift your mind and you relax, that is when the blockage gets lifted. In the meantime, if you can't do nothing, it's okay to sit on it and allow it to come to you instead. In other words, you don't have to work for it. This is not, it kind of feels like this isn't anything you're going to be able to work for. Like you have to keep just doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. There's nothing else more that you can do, or that you haven't already done. In other words, allow this to come to you, because it will. Again, the 3 of Cups talks about reuniting and connecting with things, people, situations, right, to bring things together. So this is already coming together. So you don't want to add more stress or more strife to something that's already flowing your way, if you know what I mean. It's already coming to you. There's nothing else you can do to speed this along, because to me it's already yours. It's already happening. You're already connecting and reuniting with this thing that you need, or this breakthrough that you need. You're already coming in alignment with it. So just chill, kind of, it feels like, for now. Just chill for now. And if there's anything you need to know, trust that Spirit will deliver what you need to know with this Two of Swords energy here, and reveal that, that big boom in your mind, right? Don't do anything hasty, impulsive, in the midst of trying to like speed up the process of this thing that, you know, you're over here with the Three of Cups you're going to connect with. Don't do anything crazy. Just sit still and safe and be secure, knowing that these things are shifting and happening for you, is what this is saying for the month of June. So pile number 2, this is, I know that's hard, right? Hold on a second here. I'm going to back up a minute, because it is kind of hard, right? To kind of just sit still and let Spirit do the work. Sit still and allow Spirit to deliver the message to you, or the information that you need. Sometimes we do want to control everything, right? But there are times where we have to kind of take an inactive role while Spirit aligns these things for us. And I know that's hard to hear, especially when a lot of us have been waiting, right? And been patient, working towards our goal, wanting to finally see that breakthrough. The strength can talk about patience. But yeah, I do feel that the month of June is going to bring you this breakthrough. It's going to bring you that open door that you need to connect or reunite you with the right people, places, and things to push a goal or a situation along that has felt blocked for a while. But we see the Tower here. The Tower is a big shift, and the shift is coming to bring this open door that you need towards this new energy. So be secure in knowing that it's coming. And be conscious, right, of where you're putting your energy. You want to make sure you're putting it into the right mindset, the right thoughts. Putting your energy into your work is always going to be positive, right? Because you're nurturing something every time you do put your energy into the thing that you love or the thing that you're focused on. You're nurturing the manifestation. You're nurturing the positive outcome that you seek. So I'll leave you here, pile number 2 viewers. This is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction does help this channel grow. And if you ever want to seek me out and support my channel in another way, maybe consider checking out my Etsy shop. I do have crystal jewelry there that I make by hand, other crafts that I make, as well as personal readings when available. So much love to you wherever you are. Take care of yourself and always keep shining. Pile number 3 viewers, you chose this lovely piece of selenite, polished selenite, as your crystal. I'm going to put that there. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. It is a mini version of the deck. That is what I will be using for you. First, we're going to start with some oracle cards. We want to take a look. Pile number 3 viewers, June 2021. What will this month look like for you? What is it that you need to know about this month? Pile number 3 viewers, June 2021. Pile number 3, June 2021. What is it that you need to know about this month? What will this month look like for you? All right, let's see what we have. Okay, it says walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. And then it says go deep, explore your roots. So it's telling me that there could be something you choose to say goodbye to, or something that you choose to walk away from in order to ground and secure yourself. When we get this card, we're looking at like you getting to know yourself and your needs, and root yourself in that. Basically, you put your feet down, you stand firm, or in this case, she's leaning up against a tree. But the tree is deeply rooted and it's strong, so it provides a sense of security within oneself, knowing that no matter what happens all around you, right? Because weather, right? Trees are subjected to weather. The tree is deeply rooted and can be flexible. It can bend so it doesn't break, but nonetheless, it is subjected to the weather, which is out of its control. But no matter what, the tree stands firm. Okay, and that is kind of like the energy that it feels like you're taking on. It feels like taking on a firm stance and walking away from something or someone or a situation that just isn't giving you what you need. So let's take a look. It could be job, it could be person, it could be place where you live, maybe a situation, a mindset that's maybe just not healthy or working out, but it's about you making the shift and the change, standing firm in that, and doing what you need to do to open new doors for yourself, right? Sometimes we have to say goodbye to one thing before we can say hello to something else, right? So let's see, pile number 3, viewers. What else can we get from the tarot in regards to the month of June? June 2021. Okay, we have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. There goes that strife, struggle, angst, challenge, instability, unpredictability that we oftentimes feel in situations, whether that be within ourselves or outside of us in our environment or around us with other people. This can also speak of competition and when you when you butt heads with people and you don't always get along with them, or a situation is just causing you too much of a headache, right? It could be time to say bye-bye to that unhealthy situation in the month of June, because maybe it's bringing you this strife or struggle. And then the Knight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're technically in Gemini season. Knight of Swords is definitely you taking clear, decisive action, right, towards something or towards a focus that you have. And it kind of feels like the Knight of Swords is leaving this situation of the 5 of Wands behind because its back is turned, right, and it's going in another direction. The Knight of Swords is often about travel, movement, speed, action, and moving in the direction of where your focus is. Maybe your focus is elsewhere and not where you currently are, and then this is an indication that the month of June is a shift in your focus, okay, in order to solidify and secure yourself in this new decision you've made or new area that you're moving into, figuratively, maybe literally. But nonetheless, this new door that's opening up to you, this new chapter, is one where you want to go, or where you want to feel secure, and is more connected to you, is what this is telling me with this grounding card. Go deep, explore your roots. What is connecting to you? What connects for you? That is where you're moving, or that's the direction that you're moving into, and you're leaving what isn't connecting with you anymore with this card over here, because it just doesn't make you happy with the 5 of Wands anymore. And this is taking that decisive action, okay, with the Knight of Swords, to go in the direction of what will connect better for you, right? So let's see what this card says. Oh, look at that. Holy cow, the 8 of Cups. Yeah, pretty much 8 of Cups is a walk away card, isn't it? So we got double confirmation. We got walk away, and then you get the 8 of Cups, which does exactly that, right? June is going to be a very decisive month where you decide that, you know what, this is not working for me. And then you make the decisions and take the action that you need to take in order to solidify that choice. Like, because once you come to that conclusion and you sit with yourself, like here in the card, and you realize what's not working, you do get real with yourself. And then obviously when you connect with what resonates most to you, this is saying you will take action in the direction of that and go pursue what will bring you your 10 cups and make you happy, because the situation you're in right now could only be providing you 8 cups. Why settle for 8? You know what I always say, why settle for 8 cups when you can have 10? Why? You wouldn't, right? You know your worth. You're going to go in the direction of what will bring you happiness, make you feel good, what will connect and resonate most for you. The 8 of Cups is definitely going in the direction of what you feel you need, deserve, and want for your life. The Eight of Cups is also a self-discovery card. Sometimes you're put on a journey, right? So to me, this is saying the month of June might put you on the path to discover something about yourself that you need, or go out and find it. Go out and find your happiness. June may be the month where you go out and actually take action towards the thing that you feel that you need or deserve. But as a result of doing that, you're opening up doors for yourself, and Spirit wants you to know that. Because I feel like you've thought about this enough with the grounding energy here. You've had that moment to sit, reflect, meditate, connect again with who you are, what you want, what you feel you deserve. And then it's finally, June might be the month where you take that action, where you decide what you need to decide and move in the direction of it, okay, of what you really want. I also feel that the Knight of Swords is saying you're very clear about this in your mind, is having clear, like a clear mindset. And I also feel like sometimes with the Knight of Swords, or even the King of Swords, let's say, these are energies oftentimes that when they made up their mind, there's really no convincing them out of it. It's decisive. Month of June is a month where you are decisively taking action, moving in the direction of your worth. Moving in the direction of what's going to give you 10 cups, which will make you absolutely happy, right? It's all about progression. You go from the eight of cups to the 9, which is wish fulfillment, self-fulfillment, happiness, self-love, right? And then you go to the 10 of cups, which is having it all, emotionally fulfilled, well, blessed, in a situation with someone, maybe, love, happiness, having it all. So I think you're making strides in the month of June. It's like, why you're not going to tolerate what's not making you happy anymore. You're moving in the direction of what you feel is best going to connect and resonate for you, and give you the happiness that you truly seek, give you the love that you truly seek, give you the fulfillment and the joy that you truly seek. Because you're deserving of that. You're deserving of that, of those 10 cups, right? To me, the 8 of cups is in a situation where it's only like half. It's only a portion of the dream, the wish that the 9 of cups has, right? Because 9 of cups is a wish fulfillment card, and it feels like you're moving in the direction of that wish fulfillment. You're moving in the direction of what will bring you the 10 of cups happiness and well-being. So why settle for, like I said, half of the dream or portion of the dream when you know that there is the full scope of your dream out there? The 5 of Wands is an angsty, unbalanced, unsettled feeling. And I think a lot of that is what you're leaving behind. That could also be internal struggle within oneself and one's own mindset and well-being. But it could also be external struggles outside of yourself, in your environment, maybe in your workplace. So it kind of feels like anything that is imbalanced or too unpredictable or not giving you the stability and grounding security that you need is what you will be walking away from, or deciding to walk away from, because you feel maybe, June might be your breaking point where you say, this is the last straw that broke in the camel's back. It's time. It's time I decide this. It's time I do this. It's time I move in the direction of this. It's time that I go out and seek my 10 of cups. That's exactly what the 8 of cups does. It walks away. And on the journey to walking away, it embarks upon a self-discovery journey. It's literally a self-discovery journey. Your soul is calling you towards something else, and you're moving in the direction of that this month, it feels like. The 5 of Wands, to me, relates to the aspect of leaving an unhealthy situation behind. I think the 5 of Wands is what you might be leaving behind. But the minute you do walk away from it, over here with the 8 of Cups, right? All these things start to open up to you. New doors open, like it says, as a result to connecting with what it is that is going to bring you your true happiness and well-being. What's going to alleviate you out of this angsty feeling. and put you on the path towards, again, what will make you happy, what will bring you fulfillment, what will fulfill your wishes, desires as well. Because like I said, I always look at the Eight of Cups as searching and moving in the direction of your 9 Cups and your 10 Cups. This Eight of Cups is like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm done here. There's something else out there for me, and I'm going to go out and get it. And that's what you're doing in the month of June. And there's no changing your mind, because there's like lots of what looks like hawks and ravens maybe in this card. And the hawk especially is a symbol of higher perspective, higher awareness or knowing. And then we have the cats here, you know, the intuitive energy of the cats. So it's kind of like listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, trusting in the way that spirit shows you what you need to know to help give you the foundation that you need to back up your choice, and then to go out and seek that. So decisions, I feel, the month of June, but decisive ones that are going to move you or put you on the path to find your true happiness, find what's going to fulfill you fully. No more settling for half-assed love, or, you know, a job that's not going to provide you the fulfillment that you need, or the place or the location. Because I could look at the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Swords as both travel energy too. Knights are always on the move. And the Eight of Cups is literally walking towards somewhere, or walking somewhere. It's taking a journey. So anything that is not giving you the full scope of what you feel you need, deserve, or wish for, June is going to be the month where you say, okay, that's enough. And then you do what you need to do to take that decisive action. But at the same time, you're taking that decisive action, and please know that this is saying you'll be very secure in your choice. So I don't feel any wavering here of any like back and forth of, oh, should I not? No, this grounding energy is very secure. Very grounded, secure in its choice. So there is no wavering, in other words. Like, once you decide, that's it. You've decided. Okay. So let's see if we can get a few final oracle cards here for you, pile number 3 viewers. Okay. They were sticking. I don't want them to stick. Let's see. Right, what do we have here? Okay, geranium, virility, shake it up a little. You've got this. Wait a minute here. You will be shaking things up because you're going to walk away from things that aren't making you happy anymore. I think you might shake, yeah, you might shake things up in your environment even. And this is confirmation that you got this. Again, like I said, I wasn't feeling any wavering. I wasn't feeling any back and forth, like vacillating. Oh, should I not? No, this is a very solid decision here. And then this is confirming that it's all good. You got this. Okay. So let's see what this says. Everlasting daisy. Fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. Wait a minute here. Hold on. Confirmation. Be brave and dig deep. Go deep. Explore your roots. Do you see that? Talk about synchronicity. Confirmation. Be brave and dig deep. Go deep. Explore your roots. So, yeah, this is basically pile number 3. To me, this is saying, be brave. You got this. You can do this. Dig deep. Put your feet down. Put your foot down and decide that once you do it, you're going to do it. And that's it. There's no wavering. And you basically, it's a done deal. I also feel like Spirit is encouraging you to take this action as well, especially if it's going to open new doors up for you that maybe have been dormant for a while, because like it kind of feels like these opportunities have been out there for you this whole time, right? It was just waiting for you to decide to do it or to go after it. And now that you've decided with the Knight of Swords to go after it, then the floodgates are open. You see what I mean? So it's kind of like you've initiated this shift the whole time. Like it was you. Like you finally deciding is what opened the floodgates. And then this is Spirit encouraging you, telling you to be brave. You got this. You can do this. Shake up your world a little bit. Sometimes change is necessary. Sometimes change is good, even if it scares us slightly. Sometimes we got to shake things up to wake things up, right? Yeah, you definitely have this. This is your month to finally do that thing that scares you a little bit or you've been hesitant to do for some time. I think it's your moment where you're not going to feel that hesitation anymore. You're just going to go out and say, F this, I got this, I'm going to do this, and this is mine, this is my moment. It's either now or never. To heck with it all. Right? Sometimes we need that big F it moment. I think June is your F it moment. So pile number 3, viewers, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction does help this channel grow. And if you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do, consider checking me out on Etsy. I do have handmade crystal jewelry there. I make with my 2 hands as well as other crafts. And I do have personal readings there when available. So much love to you wherever you are. Be safe, be well, take care, and always keep shining.